Good evening and welcome to today's tutorial. Of course, it's Killmonger, the next level minds. Today I want us to look at C programming decision making. A decision making structure requires that the programmer specifies one or more conditions to be evaluated or tested by the program, along with a statement or statements to be executed if the condition is determined to be true, meaning there will be a certain conditional code that will be executed if your condition or statement you want to test is determined to be true, and optionally other statements to be executed if the condition is determined to be false. So the condition for the false statement is optional. You can either add a code to be printed when the condition is found to be false, or you can just leave it blank. So it's up to you as a programmer, but to reduce code redundancy, it's better to leave it blank so that nothing happens. But when the condition is true, you can add the code. Of course, there are some certain situations where you want the program to do the other thing if the condition is false, so you need to add the code for a false condition statement. So C programming assumes any non-zero and non-new values as true, and if it is either zero or null, then it's assumed as a false value. So I think I talked about true and false value in the previous video, where we looked at logical operations where we talked over Boolean logics, which are just zeros and ones, that C programming takes a 1 to be a true value, whereas a 0 to be a non-true value. So C programming language provides the following types of decision making in C. So today I want us to specifically stick to the if statement decision making condition. An if statement consists of a Boolean expression followed by one or more statements. The syntax is this is the syntax where you say if, open the brackets, then you write your expression, you close, you open the curly braces, then you have to put whatever statement that has to be executed in the code. That's if the condition in this expression is found to be true. Otherwise, when it's false, you can just leave it blank. So once the program starts running and it finds the if condition, the if decision making, it will check whatever the code is, then it will try to relate to two operands. If it finds that of course it is true, the program will run through these curly brackets and will execute whatever will be in between these curly braces. So if the Boolean expression evaluates to true, then the block of code inside the if statement will be executed. If Boolean expressions evaluate to false, then the first set of code after the end of the if statement, that is after closing the curly brace, will be executed. C programming language assumes any zero and non-zero value as true, and if it is either zero or null, then it's assumed as a false value. So the flow diagram, when the program starts to run, it reaches the conditional statement box. It will evaluate whether the condition is true or false. If the condition is false, directly it will print whatever will be after the curly braces of the if statement decision making. But if it finds that the statement inside the Boolean expression is considered to be a true condition, then the program will run through this direction. It will reach the conditional code, the code that will be in between the curly braces, and it will execute whatever that code is. then it will give an output as an answer. So this is an example that I've actually included in this PDF that I usually share with the people in the WhatsApp group. Of course, if you're not a member of the group, you can request to join, and I can add you to the WhatsApp group via the details that I sent in the previous video. So today I want us to look at a certain example that I already did, so that I explain a bit on it. So here is the simple program of the if statement condition. So from the main here, this is where the program actually begins. Of course, comments are part of the program to spice up the program. So the program begins in the main, beginning of the program. So here I've initialized, or rather defined, a variable a to be 10. Like I said in the previous videos, a variable is just a memory location storage. It stores some value of a certain data type. So a is a variable storing a 10 of data type integer. So check the boolean condition using the if statement. Here, this comment is for the if statement. So is a less than 20? Of course a is less than 20, but if the program runs and finds that of course a is less than 20, of which we've said our a is equal to 10, definitely what is inside the curly brackets, these two curly brackets, is what is going to be executed. So it will print that a is less than 20, then what follows will be anything after you close the curly brace. So let's try and run this program and see what's happening. A is less than 20, the value of a is 10. So what the conditional code is this one, which is inside the curly braces, these two curly braces. It's what is going to be printed once the condition is found to be true. Otherwise, if we say a is equal to 30, as an example, the value of a is 30. Since a 30 cannot be less than 20, the condition becomes false. So whatever is in between the curly braces won't be printed, but what will be printed as an output is anything outside the curly brackets of the conditional code. So the conditional code is this one. Even if you say a is equal to 20, 20 is not less than 20, 20 is less or equal to 20. So the value of a is 20. Conditional code won't be printed. You can think of any value. You can think of it 19. Of course 19 is less than 20. When it's less than 20, what will be printed is what is going to be inside the curly braces, which is a conditional code. Like I said here in this flow diagram, if the condition is true, there is a conditional code here that is going to be printed. Otherwise, if the condition is false, anything after the conditional code is what is going to be printed as an output. Okay, so we'll continue in the next video where we look at the if else statement. What if the condition, of course, it's true? Then it prints a conditional code. But what if